Concord Municipal Airport, Concord, New Hampshire. Automated weather observation 1622 Zulu. Wind 2.
Flight begins with a briefing, weather briefing. And it's not all just because of weather.
Sure.
We need to get in the system to find out that the airspace is good for us to go.
Sure.
TFR stands for temporary flight restrictions. It's airspace that may be an issue for us, like when the president's in an area, there's going to be a no-fly zone, like a 3-mile radius, and I'm going to go through this stuff with you, and then you're going to follow me through this time. The next time around. Sure. Obs and tack, we just did that. Discrepancy sheet, 7 fire extinguisher. Here we go. We're checking to make sure it's in the little pouch and the little pins in. On extinguisher. Yep. We'll tug up and down on the horizontal stabilizer, which the elevator's attached. And you can see why there's a control lock in there. If you get a Lear coming in here and he takes up a whole lot of power, that can really do a lot. There's the prop. I usually check spinner screws, make sure they're all attached. The alternator over here. Not only the belt, but just make sure the alternator is secure. Yeah. Without burning yourself, you can usually reach up and touch the top spark plug wiring.
Skyhawk 53402 for radio check.
There you go. When you push the button, say you talk to when you pass. So 53402, roger.
53402, roger.
We'll keep that right now where it belongs. I just got to stay right there all the time. Go ahead, a little bit of back pressure by pulling up on the nose. A little bit of right pedal to stay straight. Go ahead, pull a little bit harder. Just a little bit. Go ahead, a little bit more. Right there, very good. That was mostly all yours. On liftoff, we bring that nose right up so it's level with the horizon. Don't fight me. Remember what I said about the white knuckles? So holding the airplane nice and gentle, right straight, so the nose column's on the horizon. That'll give you that 75 knot speed we talked about. Okay?
Yep.
Now, let me show you how the controls work. You kind of saw the elevator. If I lower the nose, the big trick about flying an airplane is coordinating all of these controls together.
Yeah, yep.
Our first turn is going to be to the left. Take a look in the direction of the turn before you turn. Make sure there's no traffic out there. And then we're going to do a climbing left-hand turn. There's going to be a little bit of left aileron.
So on this?
Yeah. And take a look at your strut on the wing. Keep that level with the ground. For today, that'll be a good bank angle for you. Just keeping that wing strut right there, level with the ground. Right about there is perfect. Afternoon, Boston. Skyhawk 53402.
Skyhawk 53402, go ahead.
Just off Concord out of 2500 southeastbound. Just going to be doing air work down near southeast of Concord at 3,500 feet.
Skyhawk 53402, roger squawk 5135.
5135 is our squawk. That way he can keep an eye on us for other traffic.
Contact bus is 113.4.7, good day.
All your family's already up at the airport, so nobody will be down there waving a broom back probably. But...
Minus the wife. Yeah.
Do you see the house yet, or the general area, or?
I see the general area. It looks so cool from up here. I see my house. You can see my pool.
Cool.
Nobody's home.
Keep the turn going right over the top of it if you want. Don't see nothing happening down there right now.
And for traffic light.
Windsock almost looks like it's favoring 17 still, so I think I'm going to believe more what the windsock says than what the ASOS says. Alright, so now we can start a right-hand turn, a level turn to the right. I'll call your rollout. Basically going to be northbound. Easy to get the old, they call it death grip or white knuckles.
Yeah.
Essentially, an airplane doesn't fly well like that. And we want to be normal cruise here, so I got your power back up. We've Concord traffic, 53402 is the left base, 17 Concord. Great glider.
Is it?
Yep, it is. The airplane's going to fly just perfectly fine all by itself, but you just kind of help it a little bit. The best trick I ever taught anybody about landing an airplane, Jeff, is on final. Wings level with ailerons, light rudder pressures to keep you straight on center line. Airspeed of 70 knots is being controlled with elevator. Power is controlling altitude. These dashes mean we have to land beyond those dashes as a displaced threshold. There's about 50 feet, 40, you can stay on the controls light with me, 30, 20. At 10 to 15, we start flaring the plane. Basically, all that means is we're slowing down our descent rate. As it touches, we can still hold that nose by adding back pressure. I can get on a little bit of pressure on the brakes, nice and gently, and start slowing the plane down. The nose just barely touched right there.
Yep.
As I start getting on the brakes, I want to have that nose basically as light as I can by adding lots of back pressure to keep the weight off of the nose. When I get to taxi speed, Concord traffic 53402 is clearing Alpha 3 and taxiing via Alpha to Hangar 1. And the Grumman will be out of your way in just about a half minute here.
No worries, I'll wait for you.
Thank you. Alright, so what I'm going to do is have you taxi here. Just a little bit when you get up next to the arrow, we're going to pull into that space.
turning left.
Yeah. Just right straight ahead and don't take much brake, just a little bit. Looking a little bit beyond the space, I'm gonna help you a little bit here.
Okay.
Okay, right about there. We shut down 1,000 RPM. And if you shut the avionics master off first,